stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
and leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you again. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
and leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you again. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you.
I don't care what you want. I'm going to force myself on you against your will anyway. So, here we go again, Mr. Perry. You're forcing yourself on me against my will, and you're getting told on. In 12 years, you've got nothing but that. There's never going to be a date. You guys wake up every day expecting me to change my mind. Maybe today we have her broke enough, she'll be starved into a lie for us. And it's been 12 years of the same thing. And why y'all think that, nobody understands. Mr. Perry, I don't like you. This is Cynthia Ortiz. I don't like you. Sir, I don't like you. Mr. Perry, I don't like you. No one does. Everybody's sick and tired of you and your little soap opera and your little drama queen act and your crime and your suffering and the hardships. And so what has happened in 12 years, every single day, is you get rejected and told on. It's like that's what you want. It's like that's what you want. I have help. I can't do it alone. They're getting what you say and giving it to me because you're pissing everybody off. If you think about it, Mr. Perry, when I found out that Mike Neely was given drugs before depositions were taken, confirming that information, you were peeping, you were pestering, and I was broke because you take my money. I'm not broke because I'm just stupid. Can't make money. Mr. Perry intentionally takes my money. His desire is to control. It's called economic abuse. It's part of domestic violence. It's part of stalking. And my guy calls it grand larceny with intent to coerce. You want to coerce me to do or say something against my will. For 12 years, I've said no. For 12 years, we're building a criminal case against you like nobody ever has in your life, and you are the gift that keeps on giving. I've not seen this kind of stupid in my life ever. It is so easy, it's not even fair. This girl, Mr. Perry, what this guy's doing to her upsets people. You do as well. Why wouldn't you? If a conduct is illegal, it's deviant, it's outside social norm. Our society has said, we're not tolerating that. We're not going to tolerate it. And so they made it a crime in all 50 states. I've had to explain this to you. Nobody else needs that explained. Why do you? You disgust me. Listen, it's March 13, 2022. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm having to repeat myself over and over and over. Most people don't ever have to be told this. Why do you? You're a grown-ass man, and you act like you're fucking mentally 3. Are you? It is extremely frustrating, Mr. Perry, to have to deal with you and your crime and your ick and your delusion and your slime and your slow. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. You don't have my permission to peep. You don't have my consent. You don't have my permission to contact me at all. I moved twice to get away from you so you wouldn't contact me. You have invaded my privacy in every disgusting, nasty way imaginable on the planet. I want for you to be gone. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to help you. Stop waking up every day expecting me to change my mind just because you made me broke. I'll live under a bridge because what's going to happen is the same thing that has happened every day for 12 years. You piss off all the wrong people, they get more information to put you in jail. Doesn't matter what everybody else does. My guys are getting information from you and giving it to me. They're building a criminal case against you, dumb fuck. We want you gone. We're sick of it. We're sick of hearing about how you feel. I need a lie. I feel. I think. I want. Shut the hell up. No one cares. We're tired of hearing it. We're sick and tired of you. We're tired of you raping and robbing and tormenting and starving and doing exactly what he's doing, only worse. Sick and tired of it. Mr. Perry, listen to the words I'm saying. You are to shut up and get out, or we'll make it worse for you. We'll make it worse for you. They're not going to stop until you're in jail. We all want you gone. I came to Oklahoma to get away from you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want any contact with you. You had 4 years to control yourself. Only a few of my close friends knew you were a stalker. That you're creepy. That you got a weirdo problem you can't control. You are its bitch. You're a slave to it. Aren't you? Our witness says, Mr. Perry, as long as I've known him, trolls women. He puts hidden cameras in their home when they're not there. They don't know it. Then he broadcasts them on the dark web. All over the world. All over the internet. And he has a sexual sadist problem. He has gratification sexually from causing harm to women and children. He will blow up their lives and not think twice about it. He causes them to get fired. Then they lose their home. Then he has the ex take the kids away. He enjoys getting women hysterical, and so he can go, and I'm quoting, rub one out. And this is crime causation, not lewd and lascivious. Jeff Epstein had cameras in his own home, and his friends expressed disgust with that. How much worse is it that you put a camera in someone else's home? You don't have my consent. You are billed, and you will pay me $1,000 a day for every day you sit around on your fat, lazy, perverted ass watching me in the privacy of my home. Plus $2,000 a day for doing it without my consent. It is illegal to voyeur. It is illegal to stalk. It is illegal to hack or clone someone's phone or computer. You were caught this time. Life as you knew it ended when you fucked with me. I come from 4 generations of police. What in the hell were you thinking? You make me broke? It doesn't change my mind, does it? What does it do? It pisses us all off and we get more. When we got the information about what you did to Officer Neely, you had pissed everybody off. Because I'm broke, you're peeping, you're pestering, and we wanted to know what in the hell happened to Officer Neely that 6 days, and Chief Miller, 6 days after a vandalism complaint is filed, you did something to me to cause an injury in the state of Oklahoma. It is building up and building up and building up and building up and building up, and you're the gift that keeps on giving. You're not all there, are you? It is so easy, it's not even fair. I get up every day and go, how broke am I today that it'll piss my guys off that Mr. Perry's doing this kind of shit? How much will he pester me today, piss all my guys off, so we can get more evidence to build a criminal case against him? That's what goes through my head every day. Not, oh, I'm broke, I'll call him and do what he says, I'll lie. I'll help him cover up his crime. Never does that thought go through my head. And why you would think that speaks to your delusion. You are delusional. You got a problem. I'm doing the disclaimer because you're proving the witness out like a motherfucker. I mean, it's so easy, it's not even fair. You're a threat to society. You're a sex deviant. Up here, they call you a sex weirdo. Did you know that? People in Oklahoma call you a sex weirdo. We called you a sex deviant or a pervert. They're calling you a sex weirdo. They also call you the Hobbit or Igor. We don't want you up here. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the hell out of it. You don't have my permission to contact me at all. Shut up and get out of my life. You are a sick son of a bitch. If anybody needs to be locked up, it's you. That's what my goal is. Nobody's gotten closer to that goal than me. Nobody in your life that you know. You are never going to get a date with me. You are like shit on my shoe. You are low class. You are ghetto. I have no words. Why would anyone want to hurt kids and blow up their lives like you've hurt my kids? Like you've hurt the Millers and the Neelys and all the victims of your crime. Why the fuck do you think I would help you do that? Why would anyone help you do that? I'm sorry that there are people that have lowered themselves be the bitch of a sex pervert who will blow up the lives of little kids and families and not think twice about it. I won't do it. I'll live under a bridge first. What I do, Mr. Perry, is I just sit back and let you do what you do. And you piss my guys off. And they go at you and we get more. Recording after recording after recording after recording after recording. Never happened to you before. The day you went at me, life as you knew it ended. For all of you. All of you on Team Weird Perry. Team Weirdo. I'm going to be the bitch of a sex weirdo. That's my goal in life. That's the best I can do. For all of you, life as you knew it ended the day you fucked with me. And you don't get that even still. When he pesters her and takes her money, things don't go well for us. We're seeing things happen we've not seen before. Power. You don't have any. You don't have any. You're just pathetic. The disclaimer is used allegedly. Nobody's been convicted in a court of law yet. Apply the but for and the reasonable prudent individual standard. But for Mr. Perry's stalking and harassment and peep show, his online peep show, he's a peeping Tom. He can't get a real romance. He can't get a real girlfriend. He sits around like a 1-year-old little girl watching TV, pretending, playing with dolls and unicorns, and that is the best he can do, and it is pathetic. But for that and the crime and documenting the crime, for mens rea, for intent, for premeditation. We can't wait till after he does it, when we find out he's trying to hurt me. We got to get it when he's talking about it, so that when he does it, we can't say it was a premeditated crime. We recorded him talking about it. And then you prove out my recordings, don't you? My guys' recordings, they have it, I don't have it. I have 33,000 emails representing 33,000 recordings. It's actually more than that now. How much more is there that I didn't have time to type up, Mr. Perry? What are we doing this for? Because we're bored? You're a peeping Tom nothing. You are pathetic. You don't have a real anything. A 1-year-old little girl can sit around and watch TV and pretend and play with dolls and unicorns, and that's the best you will ever be. That's not power. That is pathetic. You need to get off your fat, lazy, perverted ass and get a life. You're a bizarre bore, and we're sick and tired of it. We're sick and tired of hearing about what you need. You need a lie. I said no. I said I'll live under a bridge first, but you're not going to make me lie. I'm not going to help you with your crime. I'm not going to help you blow up people's lives. Nobody's gotten closer to the goal of putting you in jail so you're stopped than me. And I don't want you to ever forget that. I'm Chief Hall's granddaughter. That means something where I come from. Law enforcement is to relieve suffering caused by crime, and that includes yours. That includes yours. So I have help, Mr. Perry. Guys that don't like hearing me do this.
Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here.
Why can't you control yourself and go be normal? Why did you ever think you could get a date with somebody like me? You're pathetic. We're sick and tired of you. Tormenting, torturing, starving. And so when you do that to me, my guys go to work and we find out things like Mike Neely was drugged. I said it in March 2020. The depositions confirming that weren't taken till May. We got that because at the time, you are pestering, you are a peeping Tom, you're invading my privacy, you are making phone calls to people you don't have any business making phone calls to, including my ex-husband, including my family. And you were causing me to be broke. And they were mad. And they're still mad today. They're more mad today than they were then. Because they told you to cut it the fuck out. It is the law. You are expected to comply with the law. You want to be governor of what? Monkeys at the zoo? That is the best you can do. We're sick of it. Everybody's sick and tired of you. You aren't a reasonable, prudent person. You don't exercise good judgment. You exercise crazy town. Weirdo. Looney Toony. Butterfly net territory. Embarrassing and embarrassing and embarrassing everybody in your life. You embarrass me. I'm not in your life. I moved twice to get away from you. I completely changed my life to get away from you. For 4 years, only my close friends knew you had a weirdo problem. You're weirdo. You're not wanted. You're not loved. You're weirdo. You're rejected. You're told on and told on and told on. Why can't you get that? We say the same thing every day. Why can't you get it? Cause and effect. When you bother me, you get told on. Why can't you get that easy concept? A 6-year-old got it the third time it happened. The third time it happened. Are you mentally retarded? Is our shrink right? That you've got a mental disability? A serious one. It embarrasses me. It fucking embarrasses me. Most people don't do what you do because it's strange. It's bizarre. You're bizarro. It's offensive. It pisses people off. This guy pissed everybody off. He didn't get a date with her acting like that. He pissed everybody off. We want you in jail. And nobody's gotten closer to that goal than me. You pick on me, you get told on. You pick on me, you get told on. You just cause me suffering, you get told on. You invade my privacy, you get told on. You peep, you get told on. There's never a date. It's been that way for 12 years. For 12 years, you're about to go to jail. You're not going to bother me anymore. We're building a criminal case against you. You've made it so easy, it's not even fair. You are the gift that keeps on giving. It is pathetic. I didn't know it was possible to be this stupid. You're a living, breathing proof it is. The more you get caught, the more you do. And we're like, wow, okay. You're like that guy that went in and robbed a bank, and he wrote the note, give me all your money, on the back of his deposit slip with his address on it. You're that stupid. You are that stupid, Mr. Perry. You shut up. Listen, shut up. We're tired of hearing it. Do you see how everybody got irritated with this guy? He wouldn't shut up. What'd she say? Leave me alone. She's screaming it at him. Same thing. I scream at you. Leave me alone. There's not going to be a date. Never will there be a date. Never. You sick son of a bitch. Will there be a date? You repulse me. I'm not in love with you. You're a rejected failure. Too stupid to figure out how to get up off your ass and go have a life like everybody else can do. You don't get a date torturing and tormenting and starving women and children and blowing up lives and killing cops. That's not how you get a woman to like you. How could you not know that? You are pathetic and embarrassing to me. You repulse me. Dr. Wecht said, let me finish the fucking disclaimer. We assert all constitutional rights. I shouldn't have to. We just have them. We just have them. Dr. Cyril Wecht, in the documentary about Jeff Epstein, said we thought he was killed because even prisoners are repulsed by guys like him. Those kind get beat up in jail and prison. So you think you could get a woman to like you acting like you act? Wow. Speaks to your delusion. Everybody's angry at you like they were at this guy because you're tormenting like he did. I don't care what you want. I'm going to force myself on you like a rapist. I'm a sick son of a bitch who can't control myself, no grip on reality, and I'm just going to bother and bother and bother and bother and bother. And you get told on and told on and told on and told on and told on. Stop waking up every day thinking I'm going to change my mind. Fuck you. Fuck you. You are off your nut. Fuck you. You need to control yourself. You're pathetic. I left. Be a man about it. Take your skirt off, wipe that lipstick off your face, put your little dolly down, and act like a fucking man. Go be normal. Weirdo, get off my back.
Anymore because you stalked me. That's why
No. Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
Leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice, Theo. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why
No. Just talk.
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
Leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice, Theo. Please, God bless you, but
What
please leave
happened?
me alone. Please leave me alone. Stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved. Leave me alone.
I will.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't.
People don't like it when you have to repeat yourself. Everyone else gets it the first time. Most people never have to be sat down and go, gosh, when you do this thing, it's very offensive. People don't like it when you do that, and so they made it a crime. It's deviant. It's outside social norm. If everybody acted like you, we don't have a civilized society. So stop it. Cut it the fuck out. Act like a man. Act like a fucking man. Get a life. You are pathetic. I left. Get off me. Get the hell off me. You're a rapist, and that's it. My goal is to put a stop to your crime, and nobody's done that better than we have. I have help. I can't do that by myself. You don't know how the information gets from you to me. It gets to you to me, though, doesn't it? Because you're being stopped. Everybody's sick and tired of you, and you're whining and drama queening. I want to lie. I want to lie. Fuck you, no. I said no. I'll say no again tomorrow. You shut up and leave me alone. When you pester me and take my money, things don't go well for you because we don't want it to. Dumb fuck. Leave me alone. We're sick of repeating the same thing every day.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Yeah, no social skills. You're inept. So 12 years, I have done everything I can do to get away from you and not have a fight. And that didn't work, so I sued you. And those court cases didn't go normally. Everyone's noticing that. Golly, if she puts him on the stand, she could ask him all kinds of questions. He'll have to plead the fifth. No wonder they won't let her in court. Everyone notices. You're not fooling anybody. I'm not going to lie for you. You don't deserve to lie and hurt people. No one does. You're not entitled to a lie. You're entitled to jail. We're sick and tired of you. We're tired of the suffering. We're tired of this torment, torture, and starvation of women and kids. You're a child pornographer, allegedly. You blow up people's lives, and we're all supposed to let you and not say anything? Fuck you. You don't know what you messed with this time. I said not this time, didn't I? Didn't I? Who the hell do you think you are? You're not entitled to my time. You're not entitled to my privacy. You're not entitled to shit. You need to behave like everybody else can. 99% of society can do it. Why can't you? Less than 1% becomes a violent offender if they're abused as children. I don't think you were abused. I think you were born wacky. And you made up some bullshit story to try to excuse it away. Didn't work. Doesn't matter. We don't care. You know what we care about? Every child that did without because you thought you were entitled to torment and torture so you could go, as the witness says, rub one out. Who fucking does that? Every child. John Neely. The 3 Miller kids. My kids. My kids had nothing close to a normal life because of you. You don't think I'm pissed about that? You fuck with somebody's kids? Whoa. you are going to get people apeshit all over you. Your guy said, we've never had one of our victims of sexual exploitation figure out they had cameras on them. We never had one figure out we're causing their problems. We've never had one bill us. We've never had one sue us. We've never had one solve a murder we committed to cover it all up. This time it's different, isn't it? And yet you get up every day and you do the same thing that gets you those results. It's like that's what you want. We all want you in jail. We're sick of it. We're sick of hearing about what you felt. My feelings. Ugh. No one cares. What about the kids? How they feel? What about children? You blew up their lives. What about how they feel? That's what matters, not you. You scumbag. You're not as good as the shit on my shoe. You're garbage. You're being stopped. Remember, it's me that's doing that. I have help. I can't do that by myself. You keep wanting to know who is it. You don't get to know that. They'll let you know when they're handcuffing you.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Okay, so we played that twice for you. Because you have to have everything repeated. And you still don't get it. If there's a law, that means people decided this is deviant conduct we're not going to tolerate in a civilized society. If everybody acted like you, we wouldn't have a civilized society, would we? What happened to the 10 Commandments? Aren't you supposed to be a Christian? Aren't you a church deacon at your Baptist church? What do they teach you over there? How to commit a crime and get away with it? Why do you bother to go? We told you to shut up. Listen. When you bother me, you get told on. When you bother me, you get told on. When you cause a problem for me, you get told on. And it's every day, over and over and over and over. You are to shut up. You are not to peep and hack. You are to leave me alone, or they're going to make it worse for you. When you're sitting in jail, maybe you'll figure that out. Criminals go to jail in this country. We don't tolerate your conduct. We're not getting all these recordings just because we're bored. What do you think we're going to do with them? They're already being played in court. You're going to leave me the fuck alone, weirdo. You're not going to bother me anymore. Do you understand me? You're getting caught because we're all sick and tired of you. And you're whining, and I need a lie. Not getting a lie. Every day it's the same thing. Every day you don't get the lie. What do you get? You get told on, and told on, and told on, and told on. And when you ask who told, you might as well confess. You just want to know how I found out. You admitted you did it. You just wanted to know how we found out. Told on and told on, all of you. Don't get up in the morning and decide that you think I'm going to change my mind because you broke me. I'll live under a bridge first. Because what happens is it makes my guys mad. They're like him. They hate your guts. Why wouldn't they? Most people don't like to watch one person cause suffering to another. It isn't normal. Nobody's like you. Nobody's like you, Perry. You got your little crowd of yes men that are like you. Everyone else is not like you. They're disgusted by you. They're repulsed by you. Even prisoners are repulsed and disturbed by the sex weirdos. They tend to get beat up there in jail. So if prisoners are sickened by people like you, what about everybody else? You're sick. You're a peeping Tom. Best you can do. You don't have a real romance. You got pretend. I'm a 1-year-old little girl watching TV pretending with my dolly and my unicorn. You want to be governor of what? Monkeys at the zoo? Come on with this. You're never getting a date with me. You disgust me. You can't figure out how to get women to like you, can you? I left. I didn't tell anybody for 4 years, but my close friends, most of whom didn't live in Texas. They weren't voters. They don't give a shit about you. And what did I say even back then in 2011? He's coming up behind my house watching me in my backyard. He's showing up at restaurants where I am, that he should know where I am. And yet he does. Wasn't invited. You're paying bills for me and the wrong bill. We've documented this. I'm not going over it again. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. So, to continue on the thing of, we got to frame her for this crime this girl did that's fat. Hair's a little darker. Complexion's a little darker. We got to make Cynthia tan. So her skin matches the girl that did it. Find out what color she dyes her hair. I'm twice at Quick Trip getting gas. And once the wannabe cop car comes up, it's an old retired cop car that he's souped up with lights like a cop has. Who is that guy? CY4199. License plate. Follows me back and forth to the store. What in the fuck is that? Stalking. That is a crime of stalking. Whether you do it in person or by proxy. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And then the woman that comes up to me and wants to know exactly what brand of hair color I use. What brand and what color. Nobody's ever in my whole life asked me that. They might say, I like your hair. What color is it? I mean, most people don't want to know the exact color, and she did. And then you have my ex-husband want to get a vacuum cleaner. Why? So you can get my hair out of the vacuum cleaner? Here's some latex gloves for when you color your hair, so we can get your hair color. So the girl that actually did it can dye her hair the same as your hair color, because we're having a hard time getting witnesses to ID you. But you know what the biggest thing is every single one of them is, I've heard it, they're recorded. The one that did it is quite a bit heavier than Cynthia. What'd you do, put her on a diet? On the day of the crime, we still don't look the same. I've got some very distinct marks on my face. Very distinct marks on my face that girl doesn't have. You gonna knock her down and make a scar where I have a scar? I fell when I was 5. Cut my head open pretty good. I got a scar there still. You gonna knock her over so she gets a scar too? I mean, come on with this. Did you put her on a diet? Because everybody says she's quite a bit heavier than me. On the day of the crime, she was heavier than me. Her hair was a darker brown color than my hair. And her skin is darker. So you want to change everything up now? That doesn't help you there, does it? Trying to, one thing after another. When you bother me, you get told on. You don't get a cover up. We found out about, I'm not in jail. This isn't an afterthought to explain something away, is it? Nope, we found out before. Because you pester me, you peep on me, you make phone calls to people you have no business making, you're trying to get me kicked out of my home, you're trying to take my car, and you're trying to take my money. And all I do is sit back and let you piss off these guys helping me. And it does piss them off. They're like him.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
Now, look at all this. This is people who are disgusted with Neil. You're no different. You're worse. It's deviant. We think you don't like women. We think you like deviant men. Because you do the same thing that offends women, repulses women, disgusts women, and men. Normal men. That you attract to yourself men who are deviants just like you. You know what else the law of attraction says? As a man thinketh, so shall he be. You're rejected and told on, and told on, and told on, and told on, and told on. Sometimes criminals get so disgusted with themselves, but they can't control themselves. They have no control over their weird impulse. Low IQ and low impulse control. You have no control over yourself. You have no power. You're impotent and you're weak. When I say impotent, here's the thing. This is what's funny. I said long ago, Mr. Perry is a slave to his desires. I'm quoting Stella from The Fall when she's also dealing with a sadistic serial killer. It's a TV show. She said, you're impotent and you're weak and you're a slave to your desires. You are not an artist. You don't have any power. And when I said impotent and when she said impotent, we're both talking about character. You're impotent in character. Perry starts typing in my phone all these excuses as to why he has ED. Nobody cares about that. I don't care about that. What I care about is your character. Whatever your other problems are, it has nothing to do with me. You and I are not a couple. You're a stalker. You're a wannabe, never wanted. You're always just a wannabe, never the wanted one. Because I can do a whole lot better than some scumbag like you, and I'm not going to help you with your crime. And I'd like you to, all of you, stop getting up every day and thinking maybe today she's broke enough, she'll lie for him. She'll take the buy-a-lie money and lie for him. Nope, I'll go under a bridge first, and it'll piss my guys off, and they will go at you harder. They always do. We're all sick of it. Everybody's sick and tired of it. Can you imagine? I gave the example of Yale. When you go through Yale, Oklahoma, they got like 3 to 5 police officers that have not a fucking thing to do but pull you over and give you a ticket. So I think it was like 2017 or 18. I don't even remember. I'm driving to work on New Year's Eve and I get a ticket for speeding. And then on my way back, I got another one. So within 24 hours, I get hit twice going through that town. I'm driving from Tulsa to Stillwater. I was dancing at a club in Stillwater at the time. And the second time I get pulled over, I'm asking the guy, can you please give me a break? I got a ticket on my way in. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the speed had not, when you're going out of town, back out of Yale towards Tulsa, it looks like you're getting out of town and the speed limit is going to go up and a lot of people get hit right there because it doesn't go up yet. And so you're expecting it to, so you kind of start speeding up. Only the speed limit does not increase, so you have to be real careful. But the guy looked at me and he goes, listen, ma'am, this is your second time you're speeding through my town tonight. It is New Year's Eve. Surely you know we're going to be out tonight. So if you're that dumb, I'm sorry, but you asked for the ticket, and I'm not going to let you off the hook. You're going to learn when you come through my town, don't fucking speed. And he gave me the ticket, and I had to pay it. What if I acted like you, Charles? Started, get my passy and my blinky, and suck my thumb, and poor me, whiny, 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 poor me. I need you to lie. I just need you to lie. Stomp my feet. Yep, I didn't do that. I said thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, I got to at least ask. And you're right, I should have known better. I'm a grown woman. I paid the ticket, and guess what? Never again did I speed going through Yale. Never again. I learned my lesson. Now, why are you so stupid? You can't even keep up with that. You can't keep up with everybody else. When you cause somebody a loss, they're going to be pissed at you. Genius. You've blown up people's lives in a way we won't get over ever. My children had no semblance of a normal life, especially Dennis, my younger one. It was awful for him. You made it awful. I had a guy approach me at my work at Lady Godiva's from Sepulpa. And he said, your kid is going to need therapy. And I looked at him and I go, what do you mean? That guy from Texas came up here and introduced him as his stepson. The look on his face, I thought he was going to barf. You could tell it made him very, very uncomfortable. He just put his mom in jail illegally. You know what? My son knew you are threatening death and false arrest. We prepared everybody for it before you did it. McNamara email was done in October 2015. Your false arrest bullshit was in 2016. And everybody knew it, what you were going to do. We all talked about it. If he carries out a threat to kill me or arrange a false arrest, here's Dennis's paperwork. Here's all his paperwork so that he's taken care of while I'm either dead or in jail. And and you did it, and it was a false arrest, and you dismissed the charges, you got sued for it, and you had that coming. You bought your way out, you pissed my guys off, they go at you, you get recorded all the fucking time. When I'm quoting you, you're using my ex-husband, get her a vacuum cleaner. Well, he did. He walks in, here's some latex gloves in case you want to color your hair. You gonna go dumpster diving? To try to get my hair color off the gloves? To try to get my hair color off the hair from the vacuum cleaner? Is that what you're trying to do? Yep, okay. Well, I do things, I've changed up what I do so that you can't. You know what you're supposed to do? Leave me the fuck alone. This is all the people that are completely disgusted with this man. You don't think they're disgusted by you? What makes you different than Neil? You're actually worse. Since you fuck with me, you get told on. You don't get a cover up. You're not going to get a cover up. When we found out Mike was drugged, you were peeping. You were pestering the hell out of me. You were interfering with my contracts and commerce. I was broke. My guys were pissed. We got to hurry up and wrap this up. It's a big, huge case. It takes a little longer. And you know what? If it gets all of you gone, I'm for it. I'm fine. I hate that it takes so long. But if that means that you're all gone and there is no more suffering and whining and we need a lie, can't we get her to mind us? Wow. Country bumpkin hillbilly. Get in the 21st century. You're a misogynist pig. You heard of the Me Too movement? We don't put up with that in a civilized society. If everybody acts like you, we don't have a civilized society. We got a free-for-all. We got mayhem. You're causing it. But this time when you go at me, you get told on. You're seeing things happen you've not seen before. And that's like Charles wants that. I think he does. I think some people are so pathetic and they're deeply disgusted by what they are and they just don't know how to stop. And so they attract people to them that are going to make them stop. You can't do it by yourself like a big boy. So you're wanting somebody to do it for you, aren't you? If you're doing it because you think, that you can have some sort of love fest in jail, you're into guys, wrong. It's not. I'm sorry, that's not what happens to guys like you in jail. They're going to have to, get you some extra security. Guys like you in jail get beat up. You don't get a love fest. Look at Jeff Epstein. They think he was murdered. So if you're thinking that you want to hurry up and go to jail so you can have a love fest and you don't have to explain it to anybody, you're thinking wrong. They're going to have keep an extra eye on you because guys like you get beat the fuck up. You know, you're not doing the cool crime like Ocean's 11, some sort of major cool ninja heist. You're doing sex weirdo shit, hurting kids, and everybody else is sickened by it. You're sick, and you get told on. So, I've showed all this evidence already before. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing. You're going to have to keep up. I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. The more you bother me, the more you cause a problem for me, the more you cause loss for me, the longer Mike Neely's in jail, the more you invade my privacy, the more phone calls you make trying to hurt me or get information that you're not entitled to have. You're breaking the law getting it. And the longer I'm broke, the harder my guys go at you, and we're going to wrap this up and you'll be in jail and you can't do this to us anymore. That's the goal, and nobody's gotten closer to that goal than me. I have help. I can't do it by myself. Fabian puzzle. The guys that got me the Fabian puzzle, where it depicts properly, you are a selfish butt-in. Never wanted. Never wanted. You're always just a wannabe. A pathetic little wannabe butt-in. Get a fucking life. Learn how to conduct yourself like everybody else can. Keep up with the rest of us. We can go a whole lifetime without needing to buy a cop or a judge, ever. And we can get a date, and you can't. All my guys that help me, they've all got a date. They don't behave like you. They attract women. They don't need to force anything. Neither does Fabian, by the way. My ex-husband didn't either when I was married to him. You're using him to hurt me. You're going to have to prove where the money is, where the money came from that he had, that he gave to me. Am I paying him back or you? Same thing with Terry Wagner. Conduit of coercion. If she does what we think, if we think she's doing what we want, we'll give her money. We'll let them give her money. Otherwise, we'll just make her starve. Take the yellow brick road. Nope. Your yellow brick road is a basement. Charles, I said no. Listen, the more you push me after I say no, the more pissed off we all get and the more information we get as to what your criminal activity is. You're slow. You're not keeping up. I've said that. We've shown you that. And that's the way it is. I'm not going to take your yellow brick road. Your yellow brick road is, I'm not going to help you with your crime. I'm not going to help you with your crime. Write it down. I'm tired of repeating myself. I said no. No means no. I don't want your buy-a-lie money. What I want is the money that you owe me, that you took from me, and you're using for this peep show, and you're entertained, watching me in the privacy of my home against my will, illegally. You're going to pay me for that. Legally, legitimate, money owed. I'm not going to lie for you. I said no. The more you push me and shove me and force me, the more pissed off we get and the more information we get on your crime. And it's been that way every day for 12 years. You need to wake up. You need to keep up with everybody else, mental slow. I'm tired of repeating myself. I said no.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
Everybody gets very irritated when you aren't asked what you think and you say it anyway. We're repeating ourselves. I said no. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to help you cover up your crime. Nobody that you know has caught your crime like we have. That's the goal. You're in jail. There is no more crime. That's my only goal. Tomorrow is going to be the same thing, and the day after that it's going to be the same thing, and the day after that it's going to be the same thing, and I'll sleep under a bridge first. And I'm repeating myself, and it is highly irritating that we have to repeat ourselves. Dumb fuck, listen and write it down. I said no. No means no. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to help you cover up your crime. I said no. My goal is to end the suffering caused by your crime. I've done a great job at it. No one's done what we've done. Life as you knew it ended the day you fucked with me, and you know that. I said no. You keep pushing me. You're just pissing us off. You keep causing hardship for me. You just piss us off. And then we get what you just said. It's your choice. You choose. the fuck out of my life. Or my guys will make it worse for you. You're a criminal. That's their job. They're good at it. No one's done what they've done. No one's done what I've done. You've said that. Your people have said that. You disgust me. You're garbage. The more you peep, the more you hack, the more you poke, the more you bother, the more you cause hardship and suffering for me, the more you piss off my friends who are in law enforcement that I've known most of my adult life. That got me the Fabian puzzle. Your name's not on it. You're just a wannabe nothing but in. You're shit on my shoe. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to cover up anything. I'm going to do what I've been doing for 12 years. And for you to think for 1 minute that would change speaks to your delusion. And it is embarrassing that you are that detached from reality. You should have no expectation of any such thing. I will live under a bridge first. And then what'll happen is it'll piss my guys off like a motherfucker. And it might be the day you end up in jail. They bang on your door and this is over. Is it going to take handcuffs for you to get it? You're in a lot of trouble. Your own guy. We've never had a victim to figure out that we had cameras in their house. We've never had one of our victims figure out we're causing their problems. We've never had one of our victims send us an invoice. We've never had one of our victims sue us. And we've never had one of our victims solve a murder we committed to cover it all up. Right, so wake up, delusional. You're stupid. It is embarrassing how stupid you are. You're as bad as the guy who walks into a bank and gives the teller a note, give me all the money in the drawer, on the back of his deposit slip. You're that stupid. You're the gift that keeps on giving. It is so easy. It is not even fair. And you're pissing everybody off. We're all sick and tired of you and your hardship and your suffering and your whining and your poor me. I'm a victim. You're not a victim. Get out of my home. You're a rapist. We're all mad at you. You hurt people. You take things from people. They tend to get pissed off at you, dumb fuck. They'll turn against you in a heartbeat. And that's what's happened. You're fucked. You're just too delusional and stupid to get that. You're going to leave me the fuck alone. Get your cameras out of my home. Get out of my life. Pay your bill. And get out. You don't have a choice. As much as you get told on and caught, we think it is hysterical you think you do. We think it is hysterical you think you do. If you don't pay the bill, we'll see you in court. It's not hard. You can do it. You try to resolve it outside of court. If you can't resolve it outside of court, I'll see your ass in court. The appeal isn't about the appeal. The appeal is about building a criminal case against you. That's why the prosecutor told me, get the thing filed in Tulsa County, the DOR and the amended petition. We've recorded them all day talking about, and we got to get, she was supposed to be in jail and not able to appeal. We're trying to do a second false arrest. Again. We got caught again. We've heard them all day talking about different ways they can impede your appeal. Let's prove these recordings out. Get that thing filed and mail it. Don't walk it in. It's going to cost you a little more. That's fine. If you can do it. Can you do it? Yeah, I can do it. Do it. They're going to fuck with your mail. They're going to do everything they can to make it where you can't afford to file that. Guess what, Mr. Perry? It's not about the appeal. You know what it's about? Proving that you're a criminal in a court of law. When you're told on, what do you think that's for? Why are we doing that? How are we getting that? Fabian puzzle. You need to get a grip on reality. You're proving us out. It is so easy, it's not even fair. And you go right back at it every day. Same old, same old, same old, same old. And then you cry, and you whine, and I want to know who told on me, and I want to know how'd she find out. Well, I'm a baby. I'm in daycare. I need my lie. I need my cover up. Why are you telling on me? Wow, the fact that you would even ask me speaks to how stupid and delusional you are. Everybody's sick and tired of you, and the suffering, and the hardship, and the lies, and the fraud, and the perjury, and the crime, and we all want you stopped. You're being stopped. Because you aren't big enough, man enough, normal enough to do it by yourself. No power, no dignity. You're impotent, you're weak, and you're a slave to your desires. And you're pathetic. And I left to get away from you. You're human garbage. You're shit on my shoe. I'm not going to lie for you. And it pisses me off that you get up every day thinking I might change my mind after 12 years of fighting your crime like nobody else you know. Life as you knew it when you met me. And you started going at me. It ended. It ended. All of a sudden you're caught and told on because I know people in power and you don't. You don't have any power. You can't even control yourself. You can't even just go be normal. Just average. You know what our shrink said? Cynthia has shown that she is high functioning under prolonged extreme distress. Duress. Perry can't even be normal. There is not one day that he just gets up and does normal people things that normal people do. He's not even there. He's way below that. Way beneath that. The intellect, the good judgment, the prudent, the reasonable. He doesn't have it. And he has no power and he has no control. Because people with power and control are very busy working, trying to do good in the world, and they don't have time to sit around on their fat, lazy asses, perverting around, hurting children and women. And you can't stop yourself. You're being stopped. Every time you're told on, every time we find out what you're trying to do, like this chick you're trying to frame me for, you know, that's fat, darker hair, darker skin, that you feel the need to get the color of my hair so you can have her dye her hair that color. So the witnesses might be better able to, you know, match me to something I had nothing to do with. There are police all over you. You think they wouldn't know it if I did something? Yeah, they're gonna know. They're gonna know. You want to impede the appeal. It's not about the appeal. It's about building a criminal case against you. What you did to impede the appeal is going to be used against you in a court of law. Haven't you heard that Miranda thing? You have the right to shut the fuck up. Every stupid thing you say and do can and will be used against you in a court of law. It already is. You have the right to an attorney. It seems like you've got the dumbest fuck there is. Normally, you would say if you can't afford one, the state will appoint one for you. Right? The state will find the dumbest one they've got just for you. You already have it. Because your attorney isn't advising you according to the law. Your attorney is part of the crime. And that's been duly noted for the record. So now, you don't have attorney-client privilege. Some time ago, I forgot something in the brief. Something you guys shouldn't even know I did. But you're hackers, so you watched me type it up. We heard Mark talking about it. Mark doesn't have attorney-client privilege. I was able to change the brief before I filed it. My guy says Charles, ran off all the attorneys, so you can't get an attorney to help you. Use his attorney. Listen to what he just said. You forgot something. They shouldn't have seen you typing it up to know you forgot something, but since they did, use his attorney. They're talking about what you forgot. So listen to what they're saying, and then you can fix it. And I did. Yep. You asked for that. You're seeing things happen you've not seen before. Because you fucked with me. And the more you fuck with me, the more my guys get pissed off and go at you. And you want that, don't you? You want it. You ask for it every day. You're not going to get a date with me, you sick son of a bitch. Ever. Don't get up tomorrow and think I'll change my mind. The more you push me after I've said no, boy, I get pissed. I get pissed. I said no. No means no. I say it once. You better get it. You better keep up. You don't push yourself on me when I tell you no. You'll wish you hadn't done that. One time is all I should have to say it. Now, I left in 2013. I left, and that should have been the end of it. You've come up here. People make fun of you. Mr. Perry says she's a threat to him. He's in Oklahoma more than he's in Lubbock, to the extent that they don't know what his legal residency actually is. Is it Tulsa or Lubbock? He's in Tulsa all the time. He doesn't live in Lubbock anymore. He didn't even go there. We don't know what the hell happened to his wife and kids. Why is he not around his wife and kids? He needs to be seen with them right now more than ever. You need the alibi to prove you're doing anything but what we say. But but you don't have it. You need the money. They're going to have to, Ernest, my ex-husband, and Terry Wagner are going to have to prove where they got the cash that they used to lend me money that I had to pay back. Am I paying them back or you? They're going to have to prove it. Shut up, Charles. Listen, I need for you to listen to what I'm saying. When you contact me, it pisses me off. You shut up. We don't want to hear it. We're sick of hearing it. You shut up. When you contact me, when you cause me a loss or a problem, you get told on and told on and told on and told on because it pisses us off. Shut up. We're tired of hearing it. Shut the hell up. Get a grip on reality. You're not going to get a date with me, you sick son of a bitch. You're scum on my shoe. I'm repeating myself again. No means no. You control yourself and go be normal. So the guy says, he goes up to Oklahoma and says that she's a threat to him, brings an entourage with him. I've never seen anything so stupid in my life. This guy is unbelievably jacked up weirdo. You go up to, if somebody makes a threat to hurt you and then they leave town, then it would seem logical that you would stay at your house where it's safe since the threat left town. Not him. He's going where the threat is, supposedly, his imaginary threat, with an entourage. They can't get him to leave Oklahoma. You ever heard of that? They're going where the threat is. If you really think that's a threat, you don't go to it. You stay away from it. And this guy, they can't get him out of Oklahoma. He won't fucking leave with his entourage. I think it's the other way around. He's going where she is. He's causing problems to her. She's not causing them to him. She's the one that's got the tangible losses, the tangible injuries, not him. He's full of shit. Or delusional. Or both. Did you imagine a political vendetta? Or did you just lie? See, in our court, you're going to have to prove all that. Where did Terry get the money? Where did Ernest get the money? Huh? Oil viscosity. Premeditation, mens rea, criminal intent. We intended to cause an injury. We were going to do it on purpose. And then when you do it, you prove out our recordings, don't you? I'm not talking about this crime that you wanted to frame me for with this fat chick with darker hair and darker skin than me. I'm not sitting in jail. It's not an afterthought to explain away something. We're talking about it before. Mike Neely was drugged. I said it before. You know why? Because you pissed my guys off. I'm broke. You're pestering. You're peeping. And they want to know what the hell happened. They went over and asked. They went to Pensacola and they got information. Perry did that murder. Perry and Robertson did that murder. And all this years you've gotten away with this shit until you went at me. I have help. I have help with power. And they can get a date. And they don't like little pussies like you. Cowards. With mommy issues that feel the need to pick on women and kids so they feel tough. You're pathetic. Now, for the last time, shut the hell up and get out of my life. I don't want to hear it. I said no. No means no. You want me under a bridge? Fine. Do what you do. You will not like how that turns out for you any more than any other time you've attacked me and you get told on. You're not good enough to give it a date with someone like me. Not even close. You will always and forever be the rejected wannabe but in nothing. Just a wannabe, never the one wanted. Just like on the Fabian puzzle. I'll show that because I like showing that. That is the Fabian puzzle. I got it in jail. My guys got it to me in jail. Right up under your nose because they do have power and you don't. You will never be wanted. You're always a butt-in. You're always just a wannabe, pathetic little nyeh. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. I don't like guys who act like little girls. I don't like men who kill people. I don't like men who hurt women and children and blow up their lives like you did ours, like you did the Millers and the Neelys and every victim you've ever attacked. My goal is to relieve suffering caused by crime, your crime, and nobody's gotten closer to that than me and the people helping me. I have help. Boo is a private joke between one of those cops and me. I've known him most of my adult life. It represents the fear and sadness you cause. This is very specific to me. It's these words arranged just like that. Not just in the same book, not just on the same page, not just any words, not just any guy's name, Fabian's name. Those words arranged on the same page just like that. Hope and Fabian intersect. You're a butt-in. You're the wannabe, never the wanted one. You're selfish and you're cruel, and we're sick and tired of you. And all the stuff you do to people to hurt people. And all the whining when you need a lie, and you're not getting one this time. Life as you knew it ended when you fucked with me. For all of you. For all of you. And it's been that way day after day after day after day after day. And you act like you don't see it. You don't get it. And we're like, wow, I don't... Go into a bank and rob the bank with your deposit slip. It's that retarded. I don't even have words for this. It is so easy, it's not even fair. Everybody else is sick of you. Everybody else is sick of hearing what you think and what you feel, and you need whining and crying with your passy and your blankie like a 1-year-old little girl. Pathetic. Golly. Get the hell out of my life. I don't want anything to do with you, Neil.
Leave me alone! Please!
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave me alone! Please!
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Now, to clarify, there's no extortion here, you whiny little bag of shit. The money that you owe me for peeping and selling me online and making a profit off my body against my will is a legal debt I'm attempting to collect. You can do it outside of court, or we can do it in court. Those are your choices. As far as the criminal activity, you keep committing a crime against me, you're going to get caught. You piss everybody off. There's a thing called harassment of my witness. The act is grand larceny with intent to coerce, interference with interstate commerce, interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce. Those are crimes. You're going to jail. You got a voyeurism problem. You better get a handle on it. You better control it. You're a slave to your desires. You're weak and you're impotent and you're nothing but told on. That's it. 12 years of it. When you met me, when you decided to target me for your crime, life as you knew it ended, and I'm happy to be that one. I will live under a bridge and allow you to piss off my guys who think like him and like the bacon and like everybody else on the planet who thinks your conduct is disgusting. And then we get more. And we're building a hell of a case against you. We're not doing this just because we're bored. Why do you think we're doing it? What we said is, fuck off. All of you. fuck the hell off. Stop thinking that I'm going to change my mind. After 12 years, you think that? It speaks to your delusion. I wouldn't help you for anything. We all just want you gone. We're sick and tired of hearing it. We're sick and tired of hearing from you. Mr. Perry, shut the hell up. Mr. Perry, listen to the words I'm saying. The more you peep, the more you contact me at all, in any form. I said shut the hell up and get out of my life, didn't I? I shouldn't have to say it more than once. You're offending me. You're offending everybody. The more drama and loss and problems you cause me, the more we get about your crime. It's cause and effect. You touch a hot stove, you get burned. You cause problems for me, you contact me at all in any way, shape, or form, or anyone I know. You cause drama and problems and crisis. You get told on and told on and told on and told on. That's the cause and effect. I'm not going to change my mind. My goal is you're in jail and you can't hurt anybody ever again. You need to be removed from the society that you're a danger to. That's what we all want. We're sick of hearing from you. We're sick of your crime. Sick of it. Barf. Every time a peep comes from you. We're tired of hearing what you think and what you feel and what you need. The victims are who we're concerned about, not you. No one's picking on you. You're just getting caught. You're mad you're getting caught. Boo fucking who? Quit being a pussy coward and act like a man. Take responsibility for what you do. Perry, shut up! Dadgummit, shut up! Shut up. What did I just say? He's typing in my computer. What did I just say? Shut up. We're sick of hearing it. Shut up. We're tired of hearing it. Shut up. You're not entitled to a lie. You're causing the problems. You're getting caught. You're being stopped. Shut up. We're tired of it. Leave everybody alone. Get off your fat, lazy ass. Go work. Go be normal. You need the alibi. Shut the fuck up. You're not a victim. You're getting told on because you did something illegal. Our goal is you're gone. You're in jail. No more suffering caused by little drama queen Perry. You're queenie but not diva. Igor. Shut up. You're not entitled to a lie. You're not going to get one. Grow up and act like a fucking man for once. Quit being a coward and a pussy. Act like a man. You hurt people. Stop. You're being stopped. Leave us alone.
Leave me alone! Please!
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Stepdad and raping you?
Leave me alone!